The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of PLAAY Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back, everybody, to the channel as we get set for another time frame matchup in this 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens Gauntlet Challenge. Today's opponent is none other than the 2011-2012 Carolina Hurricanes. As you can see, the adjustments have been issued. Your starting goaltender for the Habs will be Ken Dryden. And at the other end of the rink will be, for the Canes, it'll be Cam Ward. So without further ado, a new clock has been set, and we are just about ready to drop the puck here at the PNC Arena in Raleigh for the start of this time frame. And without further ado, let's get right to it. Both teams are ready. I know you're ready. Let's see if Team NHL can stop this losing skid. Clock operator, will you do us a favor and start that clock? Home scoring chance right off the bat. It's a 42. Any home player with a triangle creates a goal. Yes, Eric Stahl and Jeff Skinner both have a triangle right printed on their card, even though you really can't see it with the gray. Hey, but that's how it was presented with the Carolina Hurricanes card sets. So I do believe I want to keep at least one triangle out there. So I'm going to go with Jeff Skinner to take the chance at creating the goal here as he moves in on Ken Dryden, who needs to, oh, yikes. It's a 5 or a 6 with a dot to make the save. A 6 with a blank will score the Carolina Hurricanes will award the Carolina Hurricanes the first goal of the game. And Ken Dryden makes the save. Nothing is going to get past Ken Dryden, if you ask me, so we move on to the next segment. A visitor scoring chance of a 13. Home goalie must make play save, so Cam Ward has a 3 or needs to make a 1, 2, or 3, or a 4 with a dot to make the save. He does so. And we move on to the next segment. Home scoring chance. Oh my goodness. Trading home scoring chance to begin this one. We got a 41. Home player in 5 creates a goal. That's Brian Allen with a quality roll of smart or a triangle. Even though Brian Allen does not have a triangle, he does have the quality we're looking for, which is smart. So he's going to move it on Ken Dryden as he shoots. And Dryden makes the save to keep this game knotted up at 1 apiece. Going in to the next segment. We got a penalty check between player 4, that's Falk, and anybody on the ice for the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. So it looks like we can either tie or the Carolina Hurricanes will go on the power play. They tie. And they'll tie. So we'll go right across from Justin Falk as Serge Savard will have the opportunity to battle it. Both guys have the same penalty rating at 0.5. And that's going to do it for the first period. And after 20 minutes in the books, we have a lot of scoring chances early, but the game remains tied at a big fat goose egg for each side. We got a quality check between players 3 and 5. That's Eric Stahl and Larry Robinson. This is going to be a doozy. We're looking for hit. Robinson has hit. Eric Stahl does not. So Robinson's going to be moving in on Cam Ward, who needs to make a 3 or a 4 with a dot to make the stop. Andy Kantz, and Larry Robinson will score to put the Habs to put the Habs in front by a score of 1-0. And just like that, we're going to see how many assists are going to be handed out on the play. 2 assists. We are going to give 1 assist to Mahovlich and the other assist to Shutt. So Robinson from Mahovlich and Shutt will be your stat line on that ice-breaking goal here in the 5th minute of the 2nd period of Game 1 here at the PNC Arena in Raleigh. Visitor scoring chance again of 44. Any visitor player with a triangle creates a goal. Yes, Guy Lapointe has a triangle. That's why the real reason why I want to keep him out there. So he will create a goal chance as he moves in on Cam Ward, who needs to make a 3 or a 4 with a dot to make the stop. Unfortunately, he can't. The Montreal Canadiens go up further. It's 2-0 in favor of the Habs. And let's see how many assists were given out on the play. So 11, that's 2 assists. Jacques Lemar and Bob Gainey. So 2 goals scored by 2 defensemen in this one for the Habs. As we move on to the next portion in this segment here. As we move on to the next portion in this segment. Home scoring chance of a 63. Home defense stop breakaway chance. Visitor goalie must make a play save. Otherwise, it's going to be a goal because you need a 6 blank in order to score the goal off of Ken Dryden. You won't. Unfortunately, you won't. Ken Dryden always is rock solid. So we move on to the next segment here in this one. Penalty check between anybody on the Stone needs to flip. I forgot to flip him. Again, it's a penalty check between anybody on the Canes to match up against player 5. They could either go on the power play, tie, or so Montreal can go on the power play, tie, or have the Hurricanes go on the power play. So what they want to do is either tie or all they can do right now is tie. So because if you give Montreal the chance to go on the power play and they go up 3-0, you're probably done in this game right here. So let's do this. We'll roll the decider die. We'll roll this bad boy right here. Dot, we tie. Okay, we won't. So Bill Nyrop is going to send Tim Gleason to the penalty box as he has a penalty rating of 1. And Nyrop will move in on Cam Ward, and let's see if Ward can indeed make the save. No, he can't. It's 3-0 off of the Bill Nyrop power play goal, and it's 3-0. And it's 3-0, 70 to the Canadiens. And let's see how many assists. 1 assist. Pick your poison, but the only highlighted star is between Savard and Tremblay. Dot, we give it to Tremblay. And we will. Bill Nyrop will get the goal. For assisting on the play will be Mario Tremblay. And the Habs go up 3-0 here in Game 1 of this time frame between the 2011-2012 Carolina Hurricanes. Home scoring chance of a 52. Visitor defense player in 3. That's Doug Jarvis. He stops a Carolina goal with a quality roll of skill or a square. He does have both a square and skill, so he is going to end up stopping the Carolina Hurricanes goal full scoring opportunity to keep it right at 3-0 in favor of his team. And we move on to the next segment. Oh, and it's an automatic power play goal. So nobody will go to, well, unfortunately, someone has to go to the box, but it will be an automatic power play goal for the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's find out who scored that goal. 12. Roll a die. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 6 is, we'll just say 6 is a reroll, even though it says 6 is choice. 1. That's Jussi Jokinen, who scored the goal. And 1 assist will be handed out on the play. It will be coming from Tumo Ruutu. So Jussi Jokinen on the power play, assisted by Tumo Ruutu, will be your stat line for that power play goal. And the Canes get on the board via the power play. It's 1-0, or excuse me, it's 3-1 in favor of the still in favor of the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. Quality check, this time between anybody on the Hurricanes against player 3. We are looking for skill, power, smart, and star. It's close, but we're going to go with Ponikarovsky. We're going to go with Alexei Ponikarovsky, if I'm saying that right. If I butcher it, I'm sorry. And we're looking for power. Both Mahavlich and Ponikarovsky do have power, so both guys are going to be flipped, and the score remains 3-1 in favor of the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens. Visitor scoring chance of a 22. Home goalie must make shot save. Oh, Cam Ward needs to make a 1 or a 2 in order to stop this one, which he does. And that's going to seal up the second period. After 40 minutes in the books in game 1, the score is Montreal 3 and Carolina 1. Penalty check between players, between Allen and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Well, either way, Allen is going to go to the box, and we're going to give the opportunity to Jacques Lemar, who has a 0.5 penalty rating, so he's going to be moving in on Cam Ward to see if he can make the stop here, which he will. Good penalty kill save by Cam Ward to keep this game right where it's at, of 3-1, still in favor of the Montreal Canadiens. And we move on to the next segment. Another penalty check, this time between players 5 and 4. That's Gleason and Savard. Oh, Gleason is going to go to the box. So Serge Savard is going to head off, or excuse me, Tim Gleason will head off as Serge Savard will move it on Cam Ward, who needs to make a 3 or a 4 with a dot to make the stop. He does so. Good back-to-back 2 penalty kill saves by Cam Ward, and to keep his team in this one with time ticking down here in game 1. We still got a lot of time left as we move on to the next segment. We got a quality check, and this time between players 4 and 1. That's McBain and Maury Wilson. We're looking for skill. Both guys have skill, and we move on to the next segment in this game. Excuse me, in this game here. And it's going to be a penalty check between players 4 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Now, this is going to be interesting. The Habs can either tie to end the game, or Carolina can go on the power play. You know what? I think Carolina's going to go on the power play. So Doug Jarvis, oh no, excuse me. Oh no, he can't. Sorry, you have to tie because the only guys out there on the ice that have, majority of them have 0.5 penalty ratings with Shutt, Lapointe, and Robinson. The others, Cournoyer and Jarvis, both have 0. So if you're Carolina, you're kind of stuck into a tie. So we're going to tie with Guy Lapointe right across from him. Both guys have the same penalty rating, and with that, the game is over. Stop the clock. Oh man, Carolina was so close to going on the power play, but the board showed 0.5 for Shutt, Lapointe, and Robinson, and zeros for Yvonne Cournoyer and Doug Jarvis, leaving the Carolina Hurricanes to tie with no penalty called, allowing the Canadiens to escape with a 3-1 victory in Game 1 over the Carolina Hurricanes with 46 minutes and 11 seconds left to be played in this time frame. We still got a lot of games left to play in this time frame, so stay tuned for Game 2 coming up right after we showcase the the Biddy Beer Game 1 game summary. As always, every game summary after every game played is presented by Biddy Beer. If you choose to drink Biddy Beer, please drink responsibly. It has big taste at a bitty price. As always, it is Biddy Beer.